but the idea came up that hey, take a motorbike. You even doesn't matter what time you wake up, you'll be able to get through traffic quick enough and get to the office and back. So so now my eyes were open to a different expression of how do you say it? Expression of entertainment.
Yes.
Like, this is fun. There was mixed reactions. In the younger people, I was a hero.
Okay.
I think.
Of course. Your cousins and the likes.
And among my cousins, yes, as a hero. But the older folk, like my aunties, my own mother herself, they're really concerned, especially when you hear the kind of people who you find who met their death in the very thing that you are so passionate about.
Gigi,
yes,
nice to have you today.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm very well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, part of the group. I know Motho and Kevin very well. I'm beginning to know you and Austin. It's good to, I guess it's always good to meet new people. But having said that, how do you say your journey began in, I would call it motoring, or I would say, I don't want to call it motorsport, but generally, how do you say it started? And how did some of your experiences inform you to where I guess we are right now?
So it was an intentional stumbling upon something.
Okay.
Like, I found something I was not looking for, but I realized I really liked it.
Okay.
So back in 2012, 2013, I was working at a local company somewhere here in Westlands, and the office was in Mothiti Road. So I used to live somewhere behind TRM at that time on Thika Road. It would take me about 2 hours traffic drive time to get from there.
I remember those days.
Yeah, and that time was the time that the bypass, I think, was either being constructed or just before it started being constructed, around that time. So that short journey, I think it's not too long if there's no traffic.
Yeah,
it should take probably about 20 minutes.
25 minutes.
25 minutes.
Yeah.
Back then, it took 2.5 hours just to get to work.
Yeah.
So so this is how my day looked like back then. I'd have to wake up at 5:30. Shower, get prepared, and leave and be on the road by 6:10. 6:10 was like the limit.
I remember Thika Road. If you're not out of the house by 6,
you're just late.
Yeah.
And so then getting to work was a big problem, and I could find myself getting into situations with the management.
Okay.
And it was just a bit too difficult then to get. If you left the house now, maybe at around, don't leave at 6, then maybe leave at 5:45. Then you get to town so early. So you're there, maybe you can. Just that difference of 15 minutes.
Yeah, makes a big difference.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah.
So for me, I had a bit of instability in my life in terms of trying to get to work on time.
Yeah.
And somehow I don't know how I came up with that idea, but the idea came up that hey, take a motorbike. You even doesn't matter what time you wake up, you'll be able to get through traffic quick enough and get to the office and back. And at the time, I had not ridden a motorcycle in my life. It was just an idea I came up with to deal with my situation that I was dealing with at the time. So I was trying to think of how can I resolve this situation. I made the choice.
Okay.
To actually get a really small bike.
What was it? I'm curious.
It was a TVS Apache.
Okay, Apache.
Yeah.
No, Apaches were
they're very formidable back then.
Yes,
I think even now.
Yes.
Only that there's just a lot of variety in the market now, but back then there was a formidable bike.
Yes.
So I didn't know how to ride it.
Okay.
Back then, so I bought from Car in General.
Yeah, Car in General was the one selling it.
The one selling it at the time. So I bought from Car in General. I borrowed a friend of mine a pickup.
Okay.
And me and my friend, a friend of mine called Timothy, we went and picked it up.
Okay.
So Timothy is a friend of mine who had been riding long before me. So he showed me, okay, this is how you do. This is how you depress the clutch. Smooth throttle. Try to change the gears. How to drive a manual car. It should not be too difficult.
Yeah.
So I spent about 2 weeks with the bike. somewhere in a farmland, somewhere within Kiambu County.
Okay.
And I was able to manage myself. I learned how to ride the bike. I fell quite a bit, but it is a small bike.
Okay.
You don't really enjoy yourself, or even the bike itself.
Yeah.
So within 2 weeks, I was able to ride. I went for a test.
Yeah.
They saw I'm able to understand a few things.
Yeah.
In a short time, I was able to get my license.
Okay.
And then my friend advised me to buy some gear, because it might look like it's fun to ride like this,
Okay.
but it's really not. So
Yeah.
get a helmet and get a jacket, which is what I did. I didn't have gloves then.
Okay.
So I started riding.
He was a good friend, because if he told you to get gear,
he was a good friend.
Okay.
Yeah, he still is a good friend.
Yeah.
So that's how I started riding. Actually, riding my first motorcycle was back in the day, 2012, 2013.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and from there, I started riding to work. I left the car at home.
Yeah.
And I just grew a love for this expression of life. You just ride, like you leave work.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a bit difficult, but you ride your bike and get home, and you forget all the problems that you probably were carrying through the day. So that is how I started riding my first motorcycle.
So you were trying to solve a transport problem.
Yes.
And ended up being, I guess now a hobby.
Passion,
yes, a passion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did that progress now to? You're riding your TVS, and I guess I'm trying to lead to I know this backstory of how you met Moto, but how did you guys interact?
So it's got a bit of context, so maybe I can contextualize a bit. So when you ride motorcycles in this country, I've seen there's a lot of groups, communities, people come together.
Yeah.
So naturally, I gravitated towards the TVS Apache group.
Yeah, which was a big group.
Yeah, it was a very big group.
Yeah,
it was led by a guy called Lee back in the day.
Okay.
Still a good friend of mine as well. I don't know whether he still rides.
Okay.
But we keep in touch once in a while.
Yeah.
So I was joined to that group. I was invited to join that group and say, hey guys, go for a ride every so often, and you meet in groups. Okay. Guys take a route as far as maybe like Namanga, come back. You can go to Nyeri, come back, and I had never done those kind of those gigs.
Yeah.
So one time, a friend of mine invited me, another friend of mine now, who we were in school with in high school. Okay. And I just happened to meet him in the estate that I was living in. Even he had the same bike that I had.
Yeah.
Told me, boss, you need to join this group, and I joined the group, and then we started going for rides. When in the rides, interesting things happen. You meet people who have the same bike as you. People have different bikes than you have.
Yeah.
People have different skill level. Like he's using the same machinery that you're using, but he can do things that you have no idea what he's doing. So now my eyes were open to a different expression of how do you say it? Expression of entertainment.
Yes.
Like, this is fun.
Okay.
I'd like to do this next Sunday as well. Are you guys meeting again?
Yeah.
So we met, and I started encountering people with different machinery. And I started getting not curious, but because of experiencing them, then I also want to try and use this machinery. Hey, looks like this is better than Apache. Or you've got a GT that is 250cc. I can see it pulls better than mine. Like, wow, I also like to go faster than this. So slowly I started asking people around, and I realized, I could sell my bike and just add a bit more money and get another one that is a bit more faster, more nimble, has better features. And so now my curiosity about the motorsport with respect to the motorcycle just exploded from that point. I saw even now people have 1000cc bikes. I thought 160 was a big bike. The first time I got it, I showed my people at home. I was telling my brother, hey, check this bike. Hey, I got a bike now.
Then when you joined the groups and you saw people who are at other levels,
people are like, people on 1000cc bikes, what are you talking about? Even on 60cc bike. You keep quiet. Oh my goodness. So but now I was challenged. I'm like, I have started riding. I enjoy this. I want to ride better. I want to learn how people understand how to brake their bike when moving very fast. How do you carry somebody on the bike when you want to carry somebody? So this just opened a whole expression of the sport in my mind that I also wanted to experience. So naturally, I gravitated towards upgrading. I think that's one thing. That's one big thing people do when you're riding bikes in groups. You start to understand that, hey, there's a better machine than what I have, which is what happened to me. I traded in my 160cc Apache.
Yeah.
I got I think I got a 650R ER. Was it a Kawasaki?
I think the ER was a Kawasaki, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, ER.
Yes.
I got an ER.
Okay.
I brought it in from the UK.
Okay.
And I was very
by yourself, eh?
I had some friends who showed me how to do it.
Okay.
And we were able to bring in one. And that was that's a marvelous bike. That's the first time I experienced a very good bike.
Okay.
When I received it, I was working in Mombasa.
Okay.
And so I had it there for about 2 months.
Yeah.
And I was just excited that you have a machine that responds like this, that moves like this.
Yeah.
It was different from my 160cc Apache.
Of course, night and day experience.
Completely. It's like driving a Pro Box and then one day you just enter an Evo 6. And you're like, oh, is there a life like this? So now it grew. Just from there, it just started growing, and I upgraded again. From there, I got a 600cc Gixxer 600.
Oh, okay.
Which is very nice. It moved very well, much better than the ER.
Yeah.
It was sportier. You have a different kind of sitting position. The ER was more upright.
Yeah.
The Gixxer was now you have to hunch over, but you can move quite fast.
Yeah.
And I like the thrill of speed. The thrill of speed for me was very enticing. I didn't even know I had it. I would not drive my vehicle the way I ride my motorcycle. But I really enjoyed riding the motorcycle at that speed.
Yeah.
Eventually, I started now joining people who had other bikes of this nature.
Yeah.
I recognized that there's tracks in this country.
Yeah.
We started going to Whistling Moran's TGRV.
Okay.
And even before that, we had times that we were riding on closed roads.
Before, I think it was Whistling Moran and TGRV. Those came a bit later.
I mean,
most people were doing closed roads.
Closed roads.
Yes.
And that was just good. The sport now started to evolve.
Yeah.
We started to realize that specific tires have a better effect on your rideability than others. So you start to pay attention to these things.
Yeah.
I can change my brake lines and make them steel braided and have better feel when I'm riding my bike. So we went. Me and many other people who just as passionate about this sport as I am. You mentioned more that we're just a small number of a huge group of people. So that's how I moved from now the Apache, and I scaled up. Eventually I got a BMW S1000RR 2017.
Because I know there were like 2 or 3, so you're one of them
at the time.
At the time,
yes.
Yeah.
Now there are many.
Now there.
But at the time, yes. And that was a beautiful bike. It responds exactly the way you want it to respond. It has proper traction. It can hold its lines. It can move fast. Like, that bike was beautiful.
So that was a very quick progression. How long was that progression from your TVS to
5 years, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
think other people have had quicker. Mine was 5 years. I was a bit more reserved in how would I say in going all out. I think other people had more courage.
Which I think you took the right path.
I think so too.
Because I'm sure you noticed every time you moved up, you had grown your skill level by quite a margin.
Bit. But it was still deficient for the level that you're coming up to. If you are good on a 600cc bike, it does not exactly translate to a proficiency on the 1000cc bike.
Quite a big difference.
Very, very big difference. And these things you learn as you're going on in the sport. But I believe with good passion, with a humble heart, especially to be able to learn, because one of the things that really injure people is coming with that heart of bravado, pride. I got it. I know things. I don't think anybody knows much about, especially in this country. We don't have the kind of facilities that other countries have. That can really drive up the skill level to the point where you can, be confident.
Maybe even make a living out of it.
We're not there. We are very skilled, but not skilled. We are skilled, very passionate, but there's still a huge knowledge gap. And we are hoping that going into the future, that these are things that we can be able to mitigate, because there's such passion for this sport.
Of course, a lot of it.
And there's such skill. And people are pretty much if I am any example to go by, I was not looking for this thing. But when I got into that place, I could easily spend a lot of my money to fuel this passion.
This passion,
I did that.
Just curious. I'm curious. How did your family take this passion? Because I know a lot of times, they're
not exactly supportive
or accepting. And
I come from a family where we have close relations with my extended family.
Okay.
Yeah. So from my mom's side, my grandfather, my grandmother, and his children, and who are now my uncles, and their families, we are quite close with each other, and so there was mixed reactions. In the younger people, I was a hero.
Okay,
I think.
Of course. Your cousins and the likes.
And among my cousins, yes, as a hero, but the older folk, like my aunties, my own mother herself, they were really concerned, especially when you hear the kind of people who you find who met their death in the very thing that you are so passionate about. So now, especially now, looking back, I can see the effect of my passion on them. Some of them were able to even tell me they were really uncomfortable. Every time we had you get on your bike and ride out, we really hope that you'd come back. Please come back. And I can see why they felt that way. But ever since then, I think now they're comfortable with the way I ride. Back then, when you hear that Gigi is part of the group from which people are losing their life, you can tell I don't know if you're a parent, you can see the burden. You can see the burden. You'd not want your child to leave the home and you're not sure that they're going to come back. And you can't tell them anything. Like, I could see my mom trying to tell me, hey, wouldn't you want to try a different kind of passion than this one that is so dangerous? But I couldn't hear. My friend, you're on that bike, the S1000. Everybody else could be talking and there's nothing they're telling you.
You're in your own world.
You're in your own world. That was my life. For me, that was my life. But I did my best, I believe, to pay attention to safety. I made sure, especially when I was on my bike, I really geared up overly. Like, I would have more gear than necessary. And even if I was overheating, I didn't care. I'd rather overheat than have to deal with the consequences of potentially terminal injuries or even death.
Of course.
So looking back, my family at the time was not supportive, but now, especially that I've become older, I think they're able to testify to more experience and wisdom, even in the way I carry out my things. And so they're not too scared now if they hear that I'm riding. And then I don't think they are. And even the people I ride with now, like I told you, you got someone like Moto, for sure you most likely will come back. If you're not going to be stupid, you're most likely going to come back safe. And
I know Moto is very mature about his riding.
And he knows the road. He's not riding people that know the road. He knows the road. He tells you, if you see him braking, you better brake. Don't think you're passing in a place he's braking. So now, I think now I've been riding ever since 2018 still, and nobody's ever scared that I'm riding. I don't ride on the roads anymore. I try to keep it on the track. Or if not on the track, where utmost safety is really paramount. Then maybe slow rides when there's not much traffic.
Like on public holidays or things like that.
Things like those, or even empty back roads. Like, I can take you through places in Kiambu Road where the road is perfect and traffic is limited. So those are nice places to ride. For me now at the age that I am.
As you mentioned, you have a family, so So when do you think, like, when those early experiences, you asked 10,000. Now, how did you get to meet? No, how did it inform you? Like, now this needs to progress to a bigger scale. I guess we're going to talk about it later on, but or bring this motorsport culture to the masses in Kenya. I mean, the only thing that we have is the rally. So,
and a few drag races
here and
there. So I think we mentioned before that we have had opportunities to race on open roads that are closed. I believe after a while we recognize that that could be a bit dangerous.
Yeah.
Even with utmost safety taken care of.
Yeah.
The road furniture is not designed for high speed racing.
Yeah.
And if anything,
Let alone just normal cars. Yeah. Some roads, let me say.
Yeah. And so if you start racing on those places, we still recognize that there was a bit of difficulty in terms of achieving the level of safety we require for that kind of event. So I believe that sentiment now was able to give birth to the tracks that we now have. We have two, I think, very clear tracks we know of, TGRB and Whistling Morans.
Which, in my opinion, I must say that I feel like there are more go-karting tracks.
The truth is they are go-karting tracks.
Yeah,
but the passion that we have in this country is so
use
big.
what you have.
Like, use what you have. Yeah. Even the creators themselves, they concede that they would have liked to have made something like that, but given the resources that the country had, or the resources that were fueling this passion, were not able to punch up that high. But nonetheless, we were able to use those tracks. And it is in the using of those tracks that we're able to build up our skill, get to the point that we realized this can go further than this. Like, we cannot be riding on a 1.2 kilometer track. We have to find a way where we can be able to scale. We have the groundswell that justifies that they're able to pay for this expression of motorsport. They are willing to travel far for it. I myself have gone to different countries just to ride. Like I got on a plane, literally.
Yeah, where did you head to?
I've gone to a few places. I've gone to America. There's a place called West Palm Beach.
Okay.
Palm Springs. There's a very good track there.
I've heard about it. Yes.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
Very beautiful track. I've gone to Canada. In Canada is, I think, where I've really gone around. I've gone to Canadian Tire Motorsport Park.
Okay.
I've been to Shannonville, and these are just well-designed tracks, brother. Like, you go there, you don't worry.
Okay.
Like, if I don't make the corner, what's going to happen? And those are the limitations that now block skill progression and growth. Yes. If you always worried that if I go into the corner hot, I'm going to run into something. There's not much you can do. So it's in going to the tracks there and then seeing what we have at home and realizing, why are we limited? Why is it in this place we don't have the kind of facilities that the people are showing that they can use?
Yeah, and like, they have a desire.
They have a desire for this thing.
Yes.
People are going all the way to is it Nyahururu?
Yeah, Nyahururu. Yeah, I remember
when it's raining.
Remember the one for COVID?
And it's raining.
Yeah.
And guys are still showing up and still doing their thing.
Yeah.
The evidence is overwhelming. Like, even back in the day when we were still doing this, the evidence was overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like, it was clear we have the hunger, we have the desire to put to use this kind of facilities. We can patronize them, we can pay for the machinery that's being used on those tracks. We can come and use these things. We have what it takes.
Okay.
So for me, so when I was riding there and riding on those tracks, I realized there's an opportunity to do something very big.
Okay.
There's quite an opportunity to give a platform for this kind of expression.
Yeah.
We have how many guys who have G-Wagons in this country? How many guys have How many supercars do we have in this country?
Yeah. Just the other day, I think on the expressway, I was passed by a GTR.
Yeah.
It was very fast, beyond the speed limit. But
we are beyond speed limit.
Yeah.
And those guys are looking for a place to express themselves.
Yes.
You tell a guy with a GTR, hey boss, if you have a platform where you are sure of the security and the safety of that space, and you can push this vehicle to top speed, how much will you willing to pay? That guy, he'll give you his kidney.
For sure.
Yeah, because me, I can give him. I'm not saying I'm going to give you a kidney, but
I
can tell you what I mean when I say yes. I'll be willing to. I'll be willing to. And that's not just one person. That's every human being in this country who has that kind of vehicle. They want that kind of expression. Anybody's a GTR in this country would want to see how fast they can go around the track. Wouldn't you want to go around the track if you're a GTR? Yeah, everybody would. So we're just trying to think, then how do we do this? How is this possible? Is it not possible? I don't see the government making any moves in this kind of direction.
I mean,
that's for a fact.
Even
through the representation of the bodies that they have put in place. You know, they don't seem to have that kind of thinking.
Unfortunately,
that's the reality. But we are undaunted because I think where there's a will, there's a way. We have spoken about this for a long time. Even before I came into the sport, there was rumors about, hey, some things should be done to be able to get this sport to the point where people can be able to express themselves the way they want to express themselves.
Yeah.
You know?
I remember former Machakos governor.
Yeah.
I think in 2013, and I was like, wow, that happens. Wow.
Anyway, I remember that announcement.
You remember that announcement?
I remember that announcement.
Yeah, but anyway, let's not talk about politics here. But yeah, I can imagine these are swell, as you say.
Yeah,
that's ready for this.
Yeah, even if a politician can even see the value of being able to somehow, I don't know, can monetize this idea for the purpose of him being able to enter office, then you can see there's something tangible here.
Yeah.
It's not seen, but it's tangible.
It's tangible.
Yeah, it's really tangible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know what else I could add, but I would just like to ask, like, how do you see the future now that you've started this this journey, this project that you guys will talk about later? But how do you see it going forward? I know I don't want to mention, but I know you guys have taken certain steps.
Certain steps, yeah.
Yeah.
Towards something quite nice.
Yeah.
Personally, on a personal level, this is now my honest opinion.
Yeah.
I'm very hopeful. I'm hopeful in the sense that the time is right for the consolidation into something that is functional, something that is real, and something that belongs to the people is going to come. I believe that is the reality of our future in this country. Yeah. We have a group of people within this country who are not only young, savvy, but have a vision that is selfless. Yeah. It is not selfish in any form. Yeah. And I say this with utmost confidence because in the past, the bodies that I've seen who have had the same kind of passion we have, not only same kind of passion, but also ideas to come up with a creation that serves the people, have not had the correct spirit. But the correct spirit, I mean that you're not in a position so that you can be able to better yourself. In a position so you can be able to serve. That spirit has not been seen. I believe I have witnessed that spirit today. Okay. And not to speak in these empty or abstract terms, but I've been in the game long enough to see the people who have tried and failed, and to see the people who have strategized and not accomplished, and now to see people thinking differently. Yeah. And on that basis, on my own experience of what is going on before the scenes, behind the scenes, I believe the future is different. It's different because even the kind of people we interact with today, Gen Zs are not people who just listen to a narrative empty-minded. Yeah. They want facts. They want you to be able to produce receipts. Like if you're going to say anything that that requires fact checking, they're going to ask you for those facts. True. And they're rallying behind the people who are putting down what they're saying. They're walking the talk. We have a group of people who are walking the talk. And I believe that in itself is great force. And great force in the right direction. I would draw a parallel with, then again, I'll go back to rallying. I remember how the kind of excitement the country had when the government finally committed to bringing it back. And so I can imagine that's the kind of yearning that people want for different or something like this, of this magnitude. So I really hope you guys, I wish you the best, like in terms like to keep having that zeal and to push forward, because I know you'll have challenges. For sure. Yeah, we anticipate them. We have had multiple workshops where we sit down and see what kind of bottlenecks we would face. We have benchmarked with a few other people who are doing good things. Have you come across some, let me say, people in that kind of industry, that space of motorsport, kind of share in their passion, the vision, let me say? Oh, my friend, you'll be so shocked. Even me, I've been shocked to understand that there's things happening behind the scenes.
Okay.
Even I just speak freely on the top of my head.
Yeah.
You know the company called BYD?
Yes, bring electric cars.
A Chinese company that is spearheading this EV
market.
EV market.
Yeah.
And they're big in our country, and they're trying to
That's one coming here.
they're trying to put infrastructure so that people can now shift their thinking about EV cars.
Okay.
That's big. I don't think the days of my parents, these things they would even have fathomed.
Yeah.
A car can use electricity and not use gas. And it's moving, and and we are comfortable. Are we all moving in the same car? Is it moving? All these things are rapidly shifting, and they are moving even within our country right now. So yeah, I believe there's a lot of positive influence even in the space. I believe people are not ready for what is going to happen.
I agree.
I don't.
It's going to hit them
in a big way.
In a big way.
Yeah, even as it hits us in a big way, and yet we are walking the path. But and I'm really hopeful that this is gonna go well. I believe we're gonna get support from the people when they realize the nature of this. I don't want to use the word spirit. The nature of the people driving the vision, and what they hope to achieve. Is not for them. It's most likely for the people. The ones who will come behind us. That in itself, when you find there's this saying I've heard somewhere. I don't know where I got it from, but it takes a lot of courage to plant a tree in whose shade you will not sit in.
Wow, that's very profound.
You're thinking about the future without any regard for your now. You're spending a lot of your now, your energy, your time, your finances. A lot of finances have gone into doing what we're trying to do. Finances that if someone was actually a motorsport head, they'd probably be thinking, boss, why didn't you not buy this kind of thing and this kind of thing and sort yourself out? We could have easily done that. But what we are hoping to achieve is not for our self-glory, but so that eventually now in our country we can have something that we all unifiedly have longed for. We have people that have just not done it. It just might be that it was your turn to do it. If it is your turn to do it, then my friend, do it well. Do it well.
I think we'll talk. There's more to this vision, this passion, and this project that you guys are doing. So I think we'll talk more in detail about how far you've gotten,
and we'll be very happy to.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bobo.
Sawa.
All right.